Okay, so this is my commentary on my training session yesterday. Now, it was supposed to be a squat session, but as you can see here, this is only 58.5 kilos. This is the first set of 5 on Jim Wendler's program. As you see here, I struggled to hit depth, and the reason is I could feel that abscess wound on my tailbone. Sort of wasn't painful, but I could feel it stretching. So I literally did like 2 or 3 reps here and decided I can't squat. I can't squat safely. So what I did here is I just did my lat work that I was going to do on Friday or Sunday. So that means I can either finish my deadlift session early or I can have one day off from working my back. So this is a 28 kilos for a set of 10 here. What I'm going to do to make sure I get enough quad work is tomorrow is my overhead press day. I'm going to do step ups just to get some quad work. Even though the deadlifts hit your quads as well, I need to make sure I get enough quad work so that when I go back to squats, it doesn't take too long to basically get back to where I was and hopefully surpass it. But if you're going to build an imbalance of the lower body, it's best to have overpowered hamstrings compared to your quads. It's better for your back and your knees to be that way, so I'm not too concerned about it. We just got to go sort of accept it as it comes. So this is my second set of pen lay rows, 36 kilos. Obviously these aren't pen lay rows because these aren't using bumper plates, so these are just regular bent over rows, but the next 3 sets are. These are estimated at 35% of my max, 45, 55, 65 and 75%. Alright. They felt pretty easy, even though I still had some soreness from the deadlifts, which will stop. These felt pretty light. It was just hard getting into position. This is 44 kilos for a set of 10 snatch grip. I do need to work on pulling my scapula back. As I watch this, the frame rate is really low, so I do apologise if this is a bit of a long one. If you've caught up, as in if you're far, you might be already on my 5th set of rows whilst I'm still watching the 3rd set. So there's 44 kilos on the 3rd set of rows. Not too much to say, need to pull the scapula back. I'm pretty happy with my lower back position. It's just going to take time. Move on to the next set. Third set of rows, 52 kilos. Let's just watch a few reps of this. So 52 kilos on my 4th set of rows. Again, the frame rate here is so slow, so you might be well ahead of this. Just watch 3 reps here. That's all I'll watch. Everything's looking pretty good, pretty tight. Again, these don't feel heavy, but the DOMs and the soreness in my hamstrings made it really hard to get into position. So I'm surprised my back wasn't rounding more. In the last set, 60 kilos. And considering I've only been rowing for the last 2 weeks, since having a nearly 3-month layoff from the gym because of surgery, 60 kilos, I only weigh about 168 to 172 pounds, 5'8". I do have ulcerative colitis as well, so 60 kilos isn't too bad. Obviously it needs to get stronger, but that's why I'm in the gym. Alright. So my first set of chin-ups, I did these at home. I did these shirtless so you can get an idea of sort of my size, and so I can just see myself sort of improve over the next few months. Now, the sports I'm going to be competing in, well, I'm going to be competing in boxing. And because I have colitis, I can't do a water cut, so I'll be a light heavyweight in terms of professional talk. I think in the amateur rankings, that would be uh, possibly super middleweight. I think that would be. But I'd like to get a pro license, not so I can be a world champion or anything, but I'd just like to get a pro license. So I'm going to have to get a hell of a lot bigger because I'm not a big light heavyweight. Really, by nature, I'm probably a lightweight. Mistake there. I accidentally put the first set in twice, so I do apologise for that. That's fine. They're all pretty much identical anyway. These chin-ups, they felt pretty good. I was taking 4 minutes between sets as opposed to 4.5 minutes last time. Yeah. I was doing a bit less dead hang because I don't feel like they're really that essential. You can pop out the bottom as long as you're not thrashing your back and forth to get to the top, like they do in CrossFit. Okay, and let's just move forward. So these are about, they're all about the same here. Just watch this last set of chins. I'll watch it in its entirety. So you can see there's a bit of lat, a bit of chest, a bit of shoulder, arms. I'm at a good body fat percentage. I'm not too high, not too low. I don't have any intention of putting on more weight for the time being because the more weight I put on, the more I need to increase my medication to keep my ulcerative colitis under control. And I don't want to have to increase it too much. But having had 3 months off, I'm 5'8.25". I feel like I've done very well, to be honest with you. Only been back in the gym since April. 3 months off. I had a colonoscopy in that time. I prepared for it twice because the what's it called? The operation was cancelled. So really, I've only had a few months of training in the last couple of years. Here's a picture of my back that I shot the other day, just to show that what I'm talking about in terms of the deficiency. Look, there's a decent amount of Latin erector spinae that's lacking upper back, particularly traps, so I need to work on it. It's just going to take time. Thank you anyway, and have a good day.